Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we are talking about all thing Pisces season 2023, and we've got some amazing energy coming in at us, and I will say we're ready to kind of make some changes because this Pisces sign always starts kind of like in the middle. It seems like wintertime, but it also seems like summer's coming on, but we're kind of right in that flux between the two. So stay tuned and I'll get you all the information about Pisces in season. So as we get into Pisces season, like I said, we're always in that, like, is it winter? Is it spring? We have warm days, we have cool days, especially here in Houston. We're always like back and forth. And so this is a great time to kind of allow yourself to be inspired by what are your creative impulses? Like, what do you want to do when it's that cold, icky, rainy day? What do you want to be doing? And of course, for Houston, we have the Houston rodeo. And so that brings up like this connecting to that creative side and walking around and seeing other people and kind of getting out there, going on roller coaster rides, going on events, going to concerts. Like, that can be a very creative energy for a lot of us, and that can really put us in a better mindset. And I think that is kind of where we really want to be. Now, let's see, Pisces is really ruled by the sign, by the planet of Neptune, and this can kind of bring in a planet of spirituality and kind of like our illusions of like, what do we want to do? And I guarantee you this spring season kind of coming into all of this is really pushing us to make some new choices in our religious, kind of like our spiritual growth. Where are we coming in with that? What's happening with that? And if you've been having it go on, just means you're kind of more connected than everybody else. And if you're just started, just means you're at the bottom of the pack and you still have all the way to get up there. So this is kind of a sign where we're going to kind of feel like we're ready to make some healing choices. We're going to be pushing a great energy. We're going to have other planets in helping us out with that, kind of bringing in some new healing and some new energy for us. And like I said, most of the healing energy that I've been asked to do is kind of past life regressions. I will say breaking soul contracts. I've had probably like 20 people ask me about soul contracts in the last like 10 days. I'm like, okay. This is kind of a great one to kind of like bringing in those past life regressions too, of kind of like, where is the past? And some of it may not be like a past life. It could be past when you were a kid, like what happened in this life a long time ago, kind of bringing in some new energy. With this kind of function of the astrology kind of coming into influence us, it's one of those, Neptune is going to be bringing in our kind of like our dreams, our illusions, kind of like our spiritual side, that psychic side, asking questions within us, like, what do we want to do? How do we want to make some changes? And kind of taking advantage of like our earth right now. We have such amazing energy and kind of like this supportive system. So many planets and signs are coming together to kind of bring this spiritual awakening for so many people in so many different aspects. I will tell you, we're actually being asked to kind of make some new choices, not necessarily change religions or whatever else. What I mean is kind of like, what is your belief system? Where did you get it at? Do you really still believe in that? Or is it something that you want to change or upgrade? And it doesn't mean that there's anything bad, but there's going to be things globally that are going to kind of push our thinking in this area of like, okay, I would normally say this is my religion, but maybe this is. And so we're going to kind of bringing in some different energies. Now, just before this time frame, February 20th, our moon is going to be meet early in the morning with Pisces. So kind of like flipping that energy over and kind of starting that blank slate in the sky of kind of like, here we go. Now, one of the other kind of interesting things is we don't have any planets in retrograde. It's like, yay, no planets in retrograde. This is a really good one, and this is a great way to kind of like push some amazing energy for just a little bit longer. We're going to have a few more weeks of like no planets in retrograde, and this is going to be like, this energy is going to be amazing. It's not going to last for very long, so I will tell you, take advantage of this energy. Venus also moves into the sign of Aries, which is going to be bring up a fiery kind of go-getting kind of relationship with everybody, kind of like wanting more relationships, more beauty, more money, kind of bringing that in, and you're going to see that all over the place. I've already noticed it on the videos that I've seen on like Reels, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, Facebook. I've seen a lot of these coming in, and it can urge you to kind of wrap up the old chapter and kind of ready to start a new chapter and get rid of any relationships that aren't bringing you peace and harmony. If they're not kind of bringing something good to your life, kind of let it go. It's not a good thing. Now, I will say on March 7th, we have Saturn entering the sign of Pisces. And this is like our planet. Saturn is our planet of limitations and rules and boundaries and restrictions. And it's entering this dreamy sign of Pisces. And after moving through all these fixed signs, Aquarius, it's since 2020, it's the last time this Ticketmaster planet is going to be moving through the sign of the fish. What's the last time? It was like 1996. So it's kind of like, wow, that was a long time ago. This makes it way back in the water sign, and it is going to be kind of bringing us some spiritual practices of like rethinking things for ourselves. We also have our full moon in the sign of Virgo coming up on March 7th, and it's forming a harmonious trine to the rebellious yet innovative Uranus, and it's going to be bringing in some like more fixed earth sign with Taurus in there, and kind of detailed focused lunations of kind of like, what do we want to change? Our emotions, where are the headlights on this planet going to take us? And getting a little off guard could be okay. Kind of finding some new ways to bring in some amazing energy for us is going to be awesome and really spur us to make some changes. So let's do some angel cards. I like to get them in flow while you can see them up. Look, right here, right there. All of these are what we're going to be talking about. So Aries, act, get busy, get busy, get busy, get busy, get busy. Next one, solar flares. This is all about active. Ooh, let's get busy, busy. Let's get busy, busy. And Saturn, the structure. Get busy in our structure. Get busy changing our structural things, our calendars, how we do things. If things aren't working, make sure that you're ready and willing to make those changes right here, right now, to make some amazing changes, not only for you, but your family as well. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.